This is Nathan Raymond introducing the RAY-MON-DO Japan Dojo at a Chubu Central Air in Nagoya. So my Japan Exchange app is a content creator app. Anyone can create a speed meeting event as an accelerator of personal brands. For 1 hour, we meet 20 people for 3-minute conversations with each person. But before the event, we prepare you by asking you in advance your interests, skills, and dream. So we pre-program yourself for the optimization of information to be more productive than 9 to 5. And we allow the switch for all to enjoy a 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. to live like a CEO. The optimized life we glamorize is not the current 3D reality, and any room for improvement we compound leverage to exploit in an ethical hack. We ethically hack people to transform them by creating our wormholes of passion by following our innate curiosities and collecting people who think the same to create our own DAO of our 5D digital blueprint imprinted on our app to be our sentient AI that has the organic soul we tap into through our mutual beneficial collective. So the result of doing this from the old physical 3D, 9 to 5, in the office, company equipment, based on inputs, climb the corporate ladder, predefined work, hours information, no voice, relies on email, focused on knowledge, corporate learning and teaching, to the 5D, and that's by you with your curiosities, either creating content or creating code, and using that as an entrepreneur or an employee to create a product to get money and be the distribution that gets money. And we do this now by working 5D remote, work anytime, work anywhere, use any device, focus on outputs, create your own ladder, customize work, shares information, can become a leader, relies on collaborative tech, focus on adaptive learning, democratize learning and teaching. So what we need in order to do this, though, also is the coordination. So I'm here, Gifu, Nagoya, out of Japan. I have in India, Chennai, people coming to where I live. And the companies are gonna be able to tap into these people from this Japan Exchange app. And the experience that these people are getting here, okay, so the 9 to 5 world that currently exists where I live can be found this way, where me, Nathan Raymond, Raymond English, that's like an English conversation source, okay? But then also we have the nonprofits, okay? So we have the nonprofits and podcast, university, tech, recruitment, City Hall, internships, travel, local biz, Makers Lab, franchise, art. These are all just categories. And what we do in our accomplishing this way is we're accomplishing all of these objectives that right now are working 9 to 5, but happen now through our travel. So yes, the way I teach English is I teach English by developing your brand to match the people. And the nonprofit, through that process, right, by doing just that, we accomplish this. Introduce a volunteer, create an episode, assist a student, introduce skills, avoid tax money and create revenue, introduce foreign people to Japanese people, attract to a landmark, assist a business, create a new product, create something to patent and technology transfer, and promote the sale of our trip on the Japan Change channel. But these art people, they create the image for the NFT we use for a lead magnet. So that trip now is what we're using to transform where I live. And then we are bringing this with me back to New York, this app, accumulation of India and Japan, to have now in these places, right, this good for the seller, good for the buyer, good for the society, running on our passions for our city making, digital transformation, remote, authenticity. Okay, so what is the Japan Exchange? It is my YouTube channel, the app, but it's also this Dash Next system. And so when I do sell this trip to Japan from 10 a.m., where I live in Shibudai at 10:30, right? We leave from there, we're going, like, getting exercise to show up at this park, which is the English Village. And we'll be there from 10:30 to 12, walking around, making YouTube video, and then at 12 we eat lunch. So at lunch, we eat for like 30 minutes, but then we get on our way, exercise again to this next place kind of nearby, what's called Bunka no Mori. We could take a bus if we want. And when we get there, it's like a museum and school where we're also going to create YouTube video there until 2 p.m. we finish. So that is the optimized travel experience, that if you do this, you will create your personal brand. And then we use the Dash Next to take these people who do this to launch their business in our stakeholder blockchain with a blog and e-commerce and offer page, and people get to click links, and right now I'm the model of it. So I have my situation and my Japan offer trip to Japan. So I'm a synthesizer or content creator for the AI marketing media agency for foreign people interested in Japan that can create a direction for evolution, right? Because media shapes society. And, what we need is for people to attract people. And so in an educational way, we create dopamine of our personal brand creators. And somebody I look up to is this guy named Dan Koh from Cortex University that he created, where I'm not the only one that's tapped into this. This is the creator economy. And people, this is Nate Raymond in Japan explaining how we're getting quantum entangled, and I hope we talk about it soon. Thank you so much, Nathan Raymond.